Hey everybody, my name's Clay Ross with Capstone Games, and I'm happy to introduce Jillian Ross, our new sales and marketing person. So she's going to be working closely, basically in tandem with me, to better service all the retailers out there. And really just want to say thanks for joining us at the open house. We're excited to get started and want to show you a couple things that we have for you, physical, digital content, and then we'll get into the meat of the presentation, which are new games that are coming out. So, but yeah, just wanted to introduce ourselves and Jill and everybody, and let's get started. Ready?
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, so we got a couple slides we're just going to go through. It's going to touch base on a couple things. Before we get started, I do want to just cover what is Capstone Games and just give you a primer, high-level view. We were founded in 2015 with a single mission, and that was to get people back to the table, socializing face-to-face through high-quality games. And we believe our products achieve that pretty well. We have high-quality components in every single one of our games. We're known for that, and that creates tangible value for customers. With our games and the components inside them, they can touch and feel it, and that'll resonate with them. They're getting their money's worth. We also have a strong brand image that we've created throughout the last 5 years. And we offer a consistent class of product that our customers and your customers can expect from us. And we deliver on that time and time again. So Jill, she just started with doing some marketing, and we're getting her into the distribution model and understanding the needs there. And we've got some nice things that we're starting to implement in our games, and I'll let her talk about some of this, and I can jump in if she needs some help. So take it away.
So some of the digital content that we offer, recently we've been adding some QR codes on the back of game boxes, where you can just easily scan it on your phone, and it'll take you to a 60-second overview video about the game, which is great for the customer to have since you can't really touch the components on the inside. It's shrink wrapped, so they're able to see what the game is all about once they view this video. And we've got an example of one of these videos right here.
Yeah, this is for our new game, New York Zoo, coming out.
From legendary designer Uwe Rosenberg comes a game full of exciting attractions and exotic animals. Puzzle out the best layout for your zoo and breed enough animals for your adoring patrons. This is New York Zoo. The goal is simple. Fill out your plot of land with attractions and animal enclosures before your opponents in order to create the best zoo in all of New York. Getting there will take clever planning and expert timing. On your turn, move the elephant token to select a new enclosure or animal to add to your zoo. Turn, twist, and flip your enclosure to fit your zoo. Plan carefully to take advantage of the available space and unique shapes. Add animals to your enclosures or store them in the barn for later. Crossing a breeding zone on the action strip will increase the population of your critters. Fill up an enclosure and be rewarded with an attraction to fill in the gaps. Enjoy the wooden animal tokens that bring the game to life. Double-sided player boards allow you to enjoy the game whether you're playing alone or with 4 other players. Grab your cameras, it's time to visit New York Zoo!
Along with that video, we have videos from the gaming community where they'll go over instructions or do playthroughs. We also have professionally photographed shoots of our games, and all of that is available to you, along with sales sheets, artwork, and anything else you might need at the link below at the Capstone Assets. We have some physical content for games such as Stick'em, where we have this card holder. And what's great about this one in particular is that it reminds you that you need to restock once you're out. We also have some pre-order bonuses for these games coming out, and we'll go over those later when we go through our new games coming out.
Yeah, so the pre-order bonuses are more of a thank you for trusting us in our game design and development, that we're so confident with it. We're creating these extra components for you for free And these are all free things. Even that display case Jill mentioned is going to be free. We just want to give you the tools to be as successful as possible and help turn your inventory quickly by offering stuff like this. So yeah, all this stuff is free to you. So let's jump into, I believe we go to the games soon. Yes, we'll hit Watergate first. So yeah.
So as we mentioned before, we are doing this change in history promo with Watergate, and that's free with the initial order that we have on this October restock. We're getting that in next week, and we're doing the release on October 15th.
And so we've also got some awesome news, and you'll probably see this in the Game Trade Media magazine that comes out. But we've been partnered with Feuerland for the last few years now. We did Crystal Palace, Fuji, New York Zoo is another game. But we're also digging back into their back catalog and making hard-to-find games more readily available. And specifically, that is Gaia Project, which is coming back in stock on October 22nd. We kept the same printer, same quality components and everything, but just know that this will be a much more readily available product than it was in the past. And we're going to continue doing that with our strong partnership with Feuerland. They also have another game you might have heard of, Terra Mystica. And there's 3 expansions for this game as well. Fire and Ice is the first one. Last year at Essen, they came out with Merchants of the Seas. These were both big box expansions. And they also have a mini expansion, kind of like a promo punchboard sheet that gives you some special abilities and stuff. All 3 of those expansions are currently available. However, they are the Z-Man version of that. It just has the Z-Man logo on there. We do have Terra Mystica coming in on November. This is a retail release of November 18th. That will have a Capstone Games logo on it. It will be fully Capstone branded. Now you might be asking, well, hold on a second. There's 2 different brands out there. How's that going to look? Well, they're all the same printing. They will be 100% compatible with the Z-Man version. So you have nothing to worry about. It's just a matter of a logo change on the game box. But in addition to that, for you guys, these are going to be much more readily available. I cannot stress that enough. We're just want to keep this in stock. They are great games. I mean, Gaia Project is ranked number 8 on Board Game Geek, and you can see Terra Mystica there is number 15. So very strong selling games that we want to continually make available to you. So now we're going to talk about what we're calling our big 4 releases, because last year we had 4 of them, which last year, to catch up on the Essen release or Q4 releases, we had Bus, Cooper Island, Maracaibo, and Crystal Palace. And this year, we're going to tone down the complexity a little bit, partly because we just don't have that face-to-face meeting with people at conventions and gamers out there. The only thing we're doing are digital presentations, and learning complex games on a digital platform isn't the most exciting thing to do. So we've got some nice medium weight games that will be very accessible across a wide range of players, types and backgrounds and everything like that. So the first of the 4 is New York Zoo. This is an Uwe Rosenberg game. We just saw the video on it. Just quickly hit some bullet points for you. This is a 1 to 5 player game. So you've got a nice wide range of player counts, and it's 45 minutes in length. So you're in and out pretty quick. It's great for families. And again, it's from Uwe Rosenberg. It's got some cool meeples in there and everything. If you do pre-order this game, you get a custom wooden elephant, which is used on the main game track to take your actions. So this one's really cool. It's painted and everything. So low price point at $39.95. And this will retail release on October 28th. That's currently en route to the United States. So.
All right, the second game that we have coming out is Curious Cargo. It's a 2-player 30 to 60-minute game, so pretty quick, and it retails at $35. It comes from the same designer of Pipeline. However, this game focuses on the tiles. You can play with 2 colors, or to step up the difficulty with all 3 colors. You get 6 unique player boards per player and premium components as well. Our wooden components are silk screen printed, so that's really exciting and great. Our pre-order bonus is 4 extra promo player boards, so you'll get 10 unique player boards per player. There's a lot to say.
It's a value, though.
And a special bus tile and card as well.
And that comes out on November 4th.
Another exciting game we have coming out is Renature. It's 2 to 4 players, 60 minutes, and it's from the legendary design duo Cromer and Kiesling. Another beautiful artwork, screen printed wooden components, and everything inside the box is made from renewable resources, so there's 0 plastic inside the game box. Even the bags are cloth, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the theme too.
Yeah.
Like that's, I think we hit that one out of the park.
Yeah.
Once people see what's in there, especially the amount of components that are in here, it's all wood essentially, and there's a lot.
It's a really great game.
Yeah. So.
And that is retail release for November 25th.
All right. So we had, just recap real quick. We had New York Zoo, Curious Cargo, and Renature, and then our 4th big release for the 4th quarter is Cloud Age. We are having a December 10th retail release for this, just in time for Christmas. It is a 1 to 5 player game from Alexander Pfister, from Maracaibo fame. And this is not as complex as Maracaibo. This is more of a, again, like I mentioned before, medium weight game, where he has introduced, Alex is crazy with his designs. He's got this innovative card sleeving system, which you're going to be speculating. You're floating. You can see the cover there. You're floating in this airship, which is really cool because that's your player board and you can upgrade your airship. But you're floating above this desolate landscape and you're looking down from the airship onto the ground and you're trying to harvest resources like water and things like that. You're trying to find things, but the clouds cover it up, and that's what this sleeve system is. And you're going to be speculating where you want to land and gather your resources based on what you can see from above the clouds. And so once you see it in person, it's amazing how this thing works. In addition to that system, we've got a campaign system that we're going to introduce new elements of the game as you progress through it. This is a non-destructive campaign, so you're not going to be writing on the board. You're not going to be tearing up cards or anything like that. It just creates a more complex system as you progress through the campaign. And the campaign is totally optional. You can just play this as a standalone, just like in Maracaibo. There's 3 different difficulty settings. So there's a ton of value in this product. I mean, there's so much there to it. If you do play the campaign, the decisions that you make from the decision points that happen during your session will help guide the story of that campaign. So it's kind of a branching system and how that works out. So Alexander Pfister's new game, it's definitely going to be one of the most innovative things you've seen in a long time. And this one retails at $60. Again, coming out on December 10th. So that's our presentation. We really appreciate you guys coming in and tuning into it. We're really excited for our 4th quarter releases. We also want to help you out with the physical and digital content that we can provide you to help grow and turn your inventory. Jill and I, while we wish we could be there in person, we'll be in the Discord channel. And so if you guys need us, we're happy to help answer questions, provide extra resources if there's something that you need. We'll both be there to help out in that capacity. So hope you're enjoying the rest of your open house, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year. Thanks.